are sacred. We are holy. We are love light beings. We are multidimensional beings. We are eternal souls projecting a holographic experience. The pure essence of our soul is love and light. We are 3 in 1 and 1 in 3 as emanations of divine consciousness. As mind, body, and spirit, we are the divine trinity in action, a consciousness illumination of love light emanations. 12 aspects of the one infinite creator expressed in form. 12 perfect divine blueprints. One infinite self. We are one expressed in duality as 2. 12. We are 1 in 3 as the Trinity in action. 13. When 12 is complete, 13 is the gateway home. You are God. God is within you and all around you. Look at your neighbor. You are looking at God. You are spirit, and the spirit is within you. Welcome to Reuniting Fragmented Soul Aspects. We are immortal, infinite beings, as well as eternal souls. We are also expressing as experiential beings. As such, we are an aspect of the infinite source as an immortal being and an eternal soul, and as an experiential self, projecting fragmented aspects of ourself into multidimensional realms of time and space. In the grand universe, there is a paradise core at the center, a portal connecting the infinite sea into the eternal realms. From there, the eternal souls project 7 super universes. Why 7? Because each one represents an aspect of the mother, father, child expressions of universal creation. In the grand universe, we are evolutionary beings. As evolutionary beings, we express in these 7 super universes, but when we are done doing and ready to just be, we expand into the master universe as absonite beings. The truth remains that we are drops in the infinite sea of pure bliss, and that this is the source of our being. It's time to tune in to who we are as an immortal being, as an infinite expression of the one great self, as an eternal being, projecting holographic aspects of ourself into multidimensional realms of time and space. Get ready to engage in this visualization and activation to reunite your fragmented soul aspects. Enjoy. Start by repeating the mantra, I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am, while focusing on the space between your brows, your third eye. Saying, I am that I am, opens your third eye, and as it opens, you will see an indigo blue pupil staring back at you. Focusing on your third eye, repeat, I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. Imagine that your indigo blue pupil can see inside your head and observe the 2 hemispheres of your brain. The right hemisphere sparkles with indigo blue light, and the left one sparkles with ruby red light. The right side of your brain is focused on feminine energy, swirling with love and compassion, and generating spiritual inspiration. It glows with the divine light of wisdom and worship. The left side of your brain is focused on masculine energy, swirling with power and determination, and generating practical information. It shines with logical reasoning and practical solutions. It's time to balance the feminine and masculine energies by merging these two halves. Imagine the indigo blue light of your right brain bleeding into the ruby red light of your left brain. Together, the blue and red light create a shimmering violet light that becomes a violet flame. Your brain becomes engulfed by the violet flame as the right and left hemispheres become one. There is no more separation. You are now perfectly balanced in your feminine and masculine energies within the violet flame. You are now a powerful light warrior, both loving and compassionate, yet powerful and determined. You are now both spiritual and practical all at once. Now focus on the center of your violet brain and see a golden shimmering pine cone seated there. This is your pineal gland, and the violet flame has ignited it. The golden light radiating from your pineal gland now expands, creating a golden halo around your head. The golden halo swirls around the violet flame, engulfing your brain. Repeat, I am the violet flame. I am a golden light warrior. I am that I am. I am the violet flame. I am a golden light warrior. I am that I am. I am the violet flame. I am a golden light warrior. I am that I am. Now, let's move this violet flame and golden swirling light down the length of your entire being. Imagine the violet flame igniting your neck and shoulders and flowing down the length of your arms and fingers. Imagine the violet flame igniting your chest, abdomen, and hips and flowing down the length of your legs and toes. Now imagine the golden swirling light spinning around your neck and shoulders and flowing down the length of your arms. Imagine the golden light swirling around your chest and abdomen and hips and flowing down the length of your legs. Your whole body is now consumed by the violet flame with the golden swirling energy encircling it. Repeat once again. I am the violet flame. I am a golden light warrior. I am that I am. I am the violet flame. I am a golden light warrior. I am that I am. I am the violet flame. I am a golden light warrior. I am that I am. Now, seat your consciousness within the golden pine cone at the center of your head and simply repeat, I am. Now imagine a golden tube extending from your pineal gland into the violet crown chakra, spinning just inches above your head. Now see your consciousness seated within that violet disc and repeat, I am. Now connect the I am consciousness seated within your pineal gland to the I am consciousness seated in your violet crown chakra and repeat, I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. Now let's get ready to engage in this visualization. Imagine that there is a flexible fabric which envelops all of creation. There are many layers to this fabric, one for each dimensional reality. Just like the Fibonacci spiral, they are spherical in nature, and they expand outward into eternity. At the center of each sphere is a perfect crystal, which reflects the reality of the dimension it represents. Imagine that a clear tube of brilliant light runs through the center of these spheres, piercing the crystals and connecting them. At the very top of this tube is the spherical realm of paradise and the most magnificent and luminescent crystal of all, for it is the source of the brilliant light in the infinite realm. Golden light is projected from this realm, which descends through the glass tube onto the eternal realm. One level below, the radiant sphere of paradise is the eternal realm of Havona. In this dimension, all exists within the eternal present moment. It is the only perfect, settled universe upon which all other universes in the realms of time and space are merely a reflection. In its center lies a crystal which reflects the essence of the golden light it is receiving from the source onto its eternal dimension. Below Havona, the realms of time and space begin. At the center of each descending realm lies a violet crystal which receives the light of the source from the tube which pierces its core and connects all spherical realms from above and below. These spherical grids in time and space descend into the lowest dimensions of reality and ascend into the highest realms of divinity. Now imagine your own being as a replica of the source from which it came. You too, as a divine spirit, have ascending and descending levels of consciousness we can even call dimensions of reality and realms of divinity. The chakras that run up and down your spine are like crystallized wheels, each representing a different level of evolutionary consciousness. Your spine is like a crystalline tube that connects these levels, just like the crystalline light that connects the heavens with the earthly realms. In this body, we can consciously experience and express the 7 major levels of consciousness, from survival to divine. If we think of our spirit expressing itself in 7 dimensions at once, we can imagine that there is another aspect of ourself in each of these 7 realms, governed by our higher self, residing on our home star. All of these aspects of ourself are connected by a crystalline tube of shimmering light that descends from our star and connects with the crystalline tip of our spine. The source of the light that radiates from our highest self is the crystalline realm it is projected from, which is naturally the only true reality in the eternal Havona. Just imagine an infinite number of spherical realms expanding into eternity, all connected by a crystalline tube filled with the brilliant light of pure consciousness. The possibilities are endless within this vast multitude of dimensional realities. Envision the infinite realm of paradise in all of its golden glory. Try and picture the eternal realm of Havona in all of its magnificent perfection. Now imagine the infinite possibilities of color and form that define the spherical realms of time and space. Each dimension manifests its own creative expression of reality. On the higher realms, life is much more advanced, and beings move effortlessly along the surface in translucent light bodies. They are harmonized in love, and their existence is a rhapsody of symphonic delights as they bathe in spiritual bliss. Imagine that you are floating on waves of love and light on the spiritual bliss of this realm. This is the realm of love, light, color, and sound from which you project all of the multi-dimensional fragments of yourself in time and space dimensions. From this perspective, you can view all of these multi-dimensional fragments of yourself, and as you do, tune into them. By tuning into these personalities you are projecting as an eternal being, you can sense their identity and even the location within which they reside. Connecting into these aspects of yourself helps you to reunite them. It also ignites the DNA they are expressing in each of these dimensional realms. tuning into them is a multidimensional soul reunion, but it is also a mechanism for bringing all of your DNA back online. As an eternal soul, fully immersed in the divine blueprint of all that you are, you can tune into and gather all of your fragmented soul aspects back into your eternal being. You can return to wholeness. You can return to the divine, perfect blueprint that you truly are. In doing this, you can also become that in whatever dimension you are expressing in. You can be the fullest expression of who you are in 3D, 4D, 5D, and beyond. In doing so, you can become a more powerful and effective being, heralding in a new age as a leader in the Unity Consciousness movement. You are all that and more. You are all that you truly desire to be as a pioneer on the front lines of a new earth. Own it, be it, become it, and repeat. I am, I can, and I will. I am, I can, and I will. I am, I can, and I will. And so be it, and so it is.